Everyone, here I am Vadil Sagar. Welcome to the part number 12 of the present discussion, chapter number 2. And the part number 11, we've seen a brief intro regarding the capacitors and capacitor. So, before we proceeding into the part number 12, you should aware about the part number 11, which is discussing about capacitor and capacitance, that we C is equal to epsilon C is equal to epsilon 0 A by D, C is equal to Q by V, and all the scenario which we see. So before proceeding into the 12th, you should aware about, or you must visit 11th part. So let's start without wasting time, part number 12, which is about combination of capacitor. Now we can't go ahead in this circuitry in the electronics where we need placing a capacitor. There we might have seen there is no one capacitor can be generate the high capacitance or the low capacitance as possible which you want. So for that we need to do combinations of the capacitance, and that combinations is combination of capacitor. We can combine several capacitance in a way of C1, C2, C3 and Cn up to we don't know how much to obtain a system with some effective capacitance C. The effective capacitance depends only the way of individual capacitor are combined. So the ultimate capacitance will be depends on how you combine your capacitors, and that two way you can combine the capacitor, which is one is capacitance in a series and one capacitance in parallel. So this is the basic two way you can join the capacitors. So let's start without wasting time the capacitors in a series. If suppose C1 and C2 are in the capacitance, which is a you can able to see now here one capacitor is exist, another capacitor is exist. This is one capacitor, this is second capacitor, both are joined by the one line, so that ultimately connections of the positive negative positive negative positive negative and so on. If you want how many if you want to join, you can join them in this way. You can't join minus plus plus minus, no, you have to join plus minus plus minus plus minus likewise. The left side of the C1, which is all what exactly I said, the left side of the C1, this is a C1 on the left side, which is a positively C left side of the C1, and right side of the C2 are connecting with the two terminal, which is like that with the battery. You have to join this, so these two are in now series, that you already aware about the series and parallel combinations. Okay, connected are the two terminal as a battery have the Q and minus Q, because you can see this is a positive terminal, this is positive, and this is negative terminal, this is negative. Okay, then it follow the all the right places of the C1 has charge minus Q, and the left side of the C2 will be the plus Q. So this is just a simple aware about the battery connections, and this is what the two capacitors in a series. If this was not so, then the net charge on the capacitor, suppose we are not joining with the battery, then what happened, we are not pushing our electrons, so the charges are not flowing. If the charges are not flowing, the net charge on the capacitor will be zero, that we already seen, because number of positive and number of negative are the equal in this scenario, so they are the cancelling the effect, then the net charge it will be zero. This would result in an electric field in conductor connecting the C1 and C2 in this way. So charge would flow until the net charge of the C1 and C2 will be the zero. When you are join the capacitors, if any one capacitor is highly charged and the one other capacitor is a low charge, so when you join it, it will be balancing out. The flow is flowing, the charges are flowing inside the capacitors till the both the capacitor getting same charge distributions. Is there no electric field of the conductor C1 and C2 thus in the series combination? So this is a very important point in the series combination. So what exactly happened? The potential drop at the V across the combinations is the sum of potential drop at the V1 and V2 across the C1 and C2 respectively. This line I can explain you. This is two capacitor, you join the battery also. Okay, so go back in the 10th class and the series and parallel combination of resistor. what exactly happen in a series combination. In a series combination, the current will be the same, okay, and voltage will be distributing in this V1 and V2 like structure. Okay, so here also the whatever the voltage you are supplying will be distributed V1 and V2 across this C1 and C2 appropriately. So the V is equal total voltage whatever you applied, which is sum of the two respective capacitors voltage V1 and V2. Okay, now voltage can be expressed as using this formula. V is going to be here, then Q by C is the basic formula you can apply here. So the V1 goes to Q by C1 and V2 goes to Q by C2. Is it okay? Okay, fine dears. Okay, so what happened now? V is equal to this formula. Q is common out and it's outside of the bracket, and also bring on the equal, bring on the other side of the equal, so it will be goes to the multiplication to the downside. So the V by Q you are getting, and in the right of the side will be getting 1 upon C1 upon 1 upon C2. As per the equation which I show here, the V by Q or the Q by V C, then the V by Q is 1 upon C, so that it will be goes to reflecting the new result will be 1 upon C is equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 and so on, how many you are joined. This is very easy, huh, guys? You can do. Now you are in the 11th class, so you may aware about these things. Oh sorry, 12th. Because I am taking the 11th and 12th both classes, so I get a confusion between them. So don't worry. So you are in the 12th class, so that much manipulations and then small mathematical steps you can do. Yeah. So yes, this is what the one capacitor, this is second capacitor, this is two, and this third, and so on, how many capacitors you are joining. Then what happened, the V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus Vn, as so on, which we did in the V1 plus V2 only. So you here you have to summation over the V1, V2, V3 and Vn up to. Then respective V1, V2, V3 and Vn we can write in the terms of Q upon C1, Q upon C2 and so on, Q upon Cn also. Then what happened? This is the what we seen in earlier slide. Yes, so this V is equal to Q will be common out, and their respective terms are the left in the bracket, 1 upon C2, 1 upon C2, 1 upon Cn and so on. Then V upon Q we are bringing on the changing the side of the Q, so that it will goes to the multiplication to the division of the V by Q, and V by Q is reduces to the 1 upon C in the next step. Ultimately the other all are same, so that you are very smart to know these things. Thank you. Okay, now we go for the capacitance in a parallel combination. These are the earlier results for the series combinations. Now we go for the parallel combination. Actually is the easiest topic ever in this chapter, I can say, because that we aware about the series and parallel combination and how we need to do this thing. But one thing I have to mention in series, what we seen in earlier in a resistance, this is a clue for understanding. R total resistance will be the sum of R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so on, simple sum. But in this terms of the series combination of the capacitors, we are like 1 upon C1, 1 upon C2, it means inverse of it, it means reciprocal of the sum. So this is just like a parallel combination of the resistors, but it's equal to the series combination of the capacitors. Now same result we get in the combinations, parallel combination of capacitor, it's just a simply sum. At the end we will see. And in a resistors we are reciprocal sum of 1 upon R1 is equal to 1 upon R2, 1 upon R2 and then also on. You know na? So what I am trying to explain you, this is exactly which is, it should be comes in a, if it is resistor, that it will be in terms of parallel. But in the capacitor scenario we get in the series. So let's see at the end, you will be clear about these things what I am trying to say. This is capacitor number 1, this is capacitor number 2. These both are joining in the parallel combination, because you are seeing I am doing the one common terminal and there I am putting the V means battery voltage. There are two capacitors which are in the parallel. In the case of some same potential we are applying, because now under the both are the in the same potential. This is a clue point for you. Both are under the same potential in terms of parallel. This line can be in a series which is reverse. Their potential which are applying to the V, it will be distributed in the V1 and V2 and so on up to how many it will be. But there the plates which is plus or minus Q1, plus or minus Q1 on capacitor 1 and plus plates of the plus or minus Q2 on capacitor are not necessary to the same. Charges is not necessary to same. Okay, but so I can write the Q1 is equal to how much time it can be, C1 time V. The main equation you should aware. So Q2 is equal to C2 time V. How it comes, you, because the ultimate relationship between the CQV is equal to C is equal to Q by V, you can reach it to this. Then the total charge will be the conserved. Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2. Then the Q is equal to CV, fundamental unit or fundamental equation. So is equal to just earlier equation I am using. Q1 is equal to C1 plus C1V. Q2 is equal to C2V. These are the set of equation which we already have here, and this is new. The effective capacitance C is equal to C1 plus C2. Then you can able to see here Q is equal to CV. Then the V is common out from this step, and then V cancel out voltage. So the C is equal to C1 plus C2 is the result. So the effective capacitance in a parallel combination is just simply add. So this is the exactly reverse of the what we seen in the resistance. If it is in the 1, 2, 3 and so on, how many it will be, I cannot show the all the capacitance which are inside, but I can say the Q is equal to Q1, Q2, Q3 and Qn up to so on. Then the Q is equal to CV, but the Q1 is equal to C1V, C2V, CNV. V are common out, the cancel out. So the simply it is C is equal to sum of all capacitance whatever number of you have in your circuit. Okay, simple add in the parallel combination and reciprocal sum in the series combination. Thank you very much for the today's this much only. Then we proceed for the next time.